Welcome to Boring Philosophy. I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more of these sleep journeys, and perhaps, if you feel inclined, leave a comment sharing where in the world you are and what time it is for you tonight. Now, let us begin. Imagine you are floating on a cloud of soft silver velvet. The world below is a distant, blurred memory fading into a gentle haze. There is only the rhythm of your breath. Slow. Steady. Like the tide of a moonlit ocean touching a shore of white sand in a rhythmic, endless dance. The air around you is cool and smells of ancient rain and crushed lavender. You are safe here. You are held by a silence that understands every part of you. A silence that asks for nothing and gives everything. Let us dwell on the quiet truth of simply existing. There is a place deep within you where nothing is required. You do not need to solve the riddles of the day. You do not need to carry the weight of tomorrow. You are like a single autumn leaf floating on a slow, deep river. The river knows exactly where to go, and you only need to float. Just float. Let the current carry you. Imagine your thoughts are like soft, translucent clouds passing through a pale blue sky. They come and they go, drifting on a wind that you cannot feel. They come and they go. They do not define you. You are the sky, not the clouds. The sky is always there, vast and unchanging, holding every cloud with a gentle, effortless grace. It is a soft, comforting truth that you are enough exactly as you are in this moment. You are enough in your silence. You are enough in your stillness. You are a witness to the quiet, and the quiet is your true home. Everything you have done today is now a closed book on a mahogany shelf. The pages are still, the ink is dry, and the story is resting in the shadows. You are returning to the center of your being, where there is no noise, only a humming, golden peace. A soft light that wraps around you like a warm, heavy blanket on a winter night. You are drifting through a loop of calm, a circle of peace that repeats and repeats, washing away the edges of the world, leaving only the soft pulse of your heart. Allow yourself to dissolve into this velvet darkness. It is not a void, but a cradle designed just for you. You are a small, precious spark in an infinite breathing cosmos, and the cosmos is holding you close. There is nothing left to achieve. There is nothing left to prove. Your only task now is to surrender. Drift further into the silence. Let your mind become a mirror of the midnight sky. Still, deep, perfect. You are safe. You are loved. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are standing in a vast, silent forest where the air is a soft, cool blue. Tiny, crystalline flakes of snow are descending from a velvet sky, falling in a slow, hypnotic dance. Each flake drifts with a quiet purpose, spinning and gliding, landing softly upon the deep, white hush of the earth. There is no sound here but the distant, rhythmic hum of the universe. Your breath is slow. Your heart is beating in time with the slow, steady pulse of the sleeping woods. Everything is still. Everything is peaceful. As you stand in this stillness, let the idea of time begin to dissolve. We often think of time as a line, a road we must travel, or a clock that counts down our moments. But tonight, I invite you to see time as a gentle, shimmering river. You are not walking along the bank of this river, and you are not fighting against the current. You are simply floating. The water is warm and supportive, holding you with an effortless grace. Time is not something you lose, it is something you inhabit. It is a soft, unfolding blanket that wraps around your consciousness. When you feel the pull of the past, remember that the past is just a distant shore, fading into a golden mist. When you feel the weight of the future, remember that the future is merely a horizon, a soft light that does not require your attention right now. You are here. You are in the center of the present moment, which is a place of total safety. Just float. Let the river carry the remnants of your day away. Let the worries drift like small twigs on the surface of the water, moving further and further away until they vanish completely. It is a gentle truth that you do not need to keep track of the hours. The hours are simply rhythms of light and shadow. You are a part of that rhythm. You are a note in a long, slow melody that has been playing since the beginning of everything. There is no rush, there is no deadline. There is only the fluid, endless flow of being. You are drifting, you are softening. You are becoming one with the slow, humming current of existence. Just float. Just drift. Just be. Now, let the river carry you into the deep, warm embrace of sleep. You are letting go of the shore. You are releasing the need to hold on. The universe is a vast, loving space, and you are a precious part of its quiet design. There is a profound peace in knowing that you are held, that you are safe, and that you are allowed to simply be. Close your eyes to the world and open them to the inner light of stillness. You are floating. You are fading. You are drifting into a dreamless, silver peace. You are home. Imagine you are resting in the heart of a forgotten library, a sanctuary of silence and shadow. The air is thick with the comforting scent of old parchment, beeswax, and dried vanilla. Around you, towering shelves of leather-bound books stretch upward into a soft amber haze, holding 1,000 sleeping stories. There is no wind here, only the rhythmic slow ticking of a grandfather clock that sounds like a distant, soothing heartbeat. A single candle flickers on a heavy oak table, casting long, dancing shadows that sway in a slow, hypnotic motion across the polished floor. You are wrapped in a blanket of profound, golden silence. In this silence you may notice the soft arrival of a thought. Perhaps it is a fleeting memory, a small worry, or a flicker of a dream. Do not try to push it away. Do not try to fight the current. Instead, imagine that your mind is a wide, open courtyard, and these thoughts are merely guests passing through. They arrive with a gentle knock, they stay for a moment, and then they leave. You are the courtyard. You are the vast, still space that allows the guests to come and go. You are not the guest. You are the space. When a thought arrives, you can simply smile and say welcome. And when it leaves, you can say go in peace. This is the gentle art of observing without attaching. You are a witness to the flow, a quiet observer of the shifting tides of your own mind. Just as the moon does not struggle to pull the tide, you do not need to struggle with your thoughts. They move because it is their nature to move. You remain because it is your nature to be. Just be. Let the thoughts loop like soft ribbons in a breeze. They come, they spiral, they drift away. They come, they spiral, they drift away. Each time a thought departs, it leaves behind a little more room for peace. Each time a thought fades, you become a little lighter. You are shedding the heavy layers of the day, like a tree shedding its golden leaves in the autumn. You are returning to a state of pure, uncomplicated presence. There is nothing to solve here. There is nothing to fix. There is only the soft, humming vibration of your own existence, pulsing slowly, steadily, guiding you deeper and deeper into the hush. Now, let the walls of the library dissolve into a starry midnight sky. You are no longer held by stone or wood, but by the infinite velvet embrace of the universe. You are a tiny, shimmering point of light in a sea of absolute peace. It is safe to let go now. It is safe to surrender your weight to the darkness. You are drifting, falling slowly through a cloud of stardust, descending into a sleep that is deep, honest, and complete. You are held. You are still. You are finally, beautifully at rest. Imagine you are resting on the deck of an ancient wooden ship, drifting across a sea of liquid midnight. The water is perfectly still, acting as a dark mirror for 1,000,000 shimmering stars that stretch across the infinite curve of the sky. You can feel the gentle, rhythmic rocking of the hull, a slow sway that moves you back and forth in a timeless embrace. The wood beneath you is warm and weathered, smelling of salt and old journeys. Every creak of the ship is a soft, humming lullaby, telling you that you are safe, held, and completely alone in the most peaceful way. As you drift, let your mind soften into the truth of impermanence. We often try to hold on to the moments we love, and we try to push away the moments we fear. But the secret to peace is simply letting the current take everything. Imagine your worries are like small, smooth stones in your hand. One by one, you simply open your fingers and let them slip into the deep, cool water. They sink slowly, drifting down into the velvet blue until they are gone. It is a gentle truth that nothing is meant to be held forever. The clouds shift, the seasons turn, and the breath enters and leaves your body in a constant, beautiful cycle. You do not need to grip the edges of your life. You do not need to anchor yourself to a version of who you were an hour ago, or a version of who you might be tomorrow. You are a flowing stream of consciousness, and like the river, you are always becoming something new. Just let it flow. Let the thoughts of the day dissolve like grains of salt in a vast ocean. They dissolve and they fade. They dissolve and they fade. There is a profound lightness in realizing that you do not have to carry it all. The universe carries it for you. You are merely a passenger on this slow silver voyage. Every breath you take is a reminder that you are allowed to let go. You are allowed to be empty. You are allowed to be still. The rhythm of the waves is the rhythm of your heart, and both are whispering the same soothing truth. It is okay to release. It is okay to drift. It is okay to simply be. Now, feel the boundary between your body and the night air begin to blur. You are no longer just a person on a ship. You are the starlight. You are the salt air. You are the deep, dreaming water. There is no more effort required. The weight of the world has evaporated, leaving only a feeling of weightless, golden warmth. You are surrendering to the tide of sleep, drifting further and further away from the shore of waking thought. You are safe. You are silent. You are dissolving into a deep, endless peace. Just drift. Just sleep. Just be. Imagine you are resting in a dim, cozy room, watching the rain trace slow, wandering patterns on a dark window pane. Each drop is a tiny crystal of peace, sliding down the glass in a lazy, hypnotic descent. The world outside is blurred and distant, a soft wash of indigo and gray. You are wrapped in the scent of warm linen and old books. Listen to the rhythmic drumming on the roof, a steady, monotonous heartbeat that tells you there is nowhere else to be. You are safe. You are warm. You are perfectly still. In this stillness, let us consider the beauty of the void. We often fear the emptiness, the silence, or the gaps in our lives. But imagine instead that the void is not a hole, but a cradle. It is a soft velvet space that exists between every breath, between every thought, and between every heartbeat. This emptiness is not a lack of something, but a presence of everything. It is the quiet ground from which all things arise, and to which all things eventually return. You do not need to fill this space with noise. You do not need to occupy the silence with worries or plans. You can simply lean back into the void and feel it supporting you. It is like a warm, invisible sea that holds your weight without any effort. Just lean back. Just let go. The void is a friendly, ancient companion that knows you by heart. It whispers that you are allowed to be nothing for a while. You can set aside your name, your history, and your roles. You are not a worker, a parent, a child, or a friend right now. You are simply a pulse of light in a vast, loving darkness. Let this thought loop softly in your mind. You are nothing, and in being nothing, you are everything. You are nothing, and in being nothing, you are free. The void is a soft, humming song that plays in the background of existence, a peace that remains when the music stops. Like a drop of ink dissolving in clear water, let the boundaries of your identity fade. Let the edges of yourself blur into the soft, indigo air. There is a profound relief in this surrender. There is a deep, humming joy in realizing that you do not have to hold yourself together. The universe holds you. The silence holds you. The void is your home, and you are simply returning to the place where you first began. Now, feel your body becoming as light as a single breath. The rain continues its slow dance on the glass, but you are no longer watching it. You are becoming the rain. You are becoming the shadow. You are becoming the silence itself. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go. You are drifting into a deep, timeless slumber, where the only truth is the warmth of your own existence. Surrender to the weightlessness. Fade into the velvet night. You are safe. You are held. You are finally, beautifully, asleep. Imagine you are lying in a field of tall, silver grass under a sky of deep amethyst. The wind is a soft, slow whisper, brushing against your skin like a silk veil. Far off in the distance, the rhythmic sound of a slow, deep bell echoes through the valley, its tone heavy and warm, grounding you in the present. You can feel the cool earth beneath you, supporting every inch of your body, welcoming you back into its quiet embrace. The air is sweet with the scent of midnight jasmine and damp moss. Now, let the rhythm of that distant bell guide you into the truth of balance. Everything in this universe is part of a great, slow equilibrium. There is a breath in and there is a breath out. There is a rise and there is a fall. There is a light and there is a shadow. You are not fighting against these tides. You are the tide itself. Imagine your life as a series of soft, overlapping circles. Each circle is a moment, a feeling, or a memory. They do not clash. They simply merge. When you feel the weight of your worries, remember that for every weight, there is a corresponding lightness. For every noise, there is a hidden, perfect silence. This is the gentle truth of the world. You do not need to create balance. You are already balanced. You are a part of the harmony, a single quiet note in a symphony of peace. Let this thought loop softly in your mind. You are in harmony. You are at peace. You are in harmony. You are at peace. Like a feather drifting through a sunbeam, you are held by forces that are far larger and kinder than any thought you could hold. You are not an island, but a drop of water in a vast, warm ocean. The ocean does not ask the drop to be anything other than water. It simply holds it. It simply loves it. It simply allows it to exist. You are allowed to exist without purpose. You are allowed to be still without reason. You are a reflection of the stars, a mirror of the moon, a whisper of the wind. There is no effort required to be part of this equilibrium. It is your birthright. It is your natural state. Just soften. Just let the edges of your effort melt away. As the amethyst sky deepens into a velvet black, feel yourself dissolving into the great balance. You are no longer a separate thing, but a thread in a tapestry of infinite kindness. The universe is breathing with you, and in its breath you find your own. There is nothing left to carry, nothing left to resolve. You are merging with the stillness, sinking into a sleep that is as deep as the earth and as wide as the sky. You are safe. You are whole. You are drifting into the eternal golden hush. You are finally, beautifully still. Imagine you are drifting through a forest of soft, floating lights. The air is cool and tastes of moonlight, carrying the faint, sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine. The lights are slow, pulsing globes of gold and pale blue, drifting around you like silent, ancient companions. You are weightless, suspended in a state of total ease. There is no ground to hold you, only the gentle, supportive current of the air. Your breath is a slow, rhythmic wave. In and out. In and out. Each exhale releases a tiny spark of tension, letting it float away into the indigo distance. You are safe in this luminous hush, held by a silence that loves you. As you float, consider the gentle truth of non-striving. For so long you have been told that you must reach for something, that you must climb a mountain or cross a distant desert to find peace. But tonight, I invite you to remember a softer truth. Peace is not a destination. Peace is the ground you are already standing on. You are not searching for stillness. You are the stillness itself. Imagine your efforts are like heavy, velvet cloaks you have worn for 1,000 years. One by one, you are simply letting them slide off your shoulders. You do not need to push them away. You do not need to struggle against them. You simply stop holding on to them. Just let them fall. Let them fall away into the soft velvet dark. You are returning to your natural state of being, where nothing is required of you. It is a soft, repetitive loop of truth. You are enough. You have always been enough. You do not need to achieve, to change, or to improve. You are a complete and perfect expression of the universe, just as you are in this very moment. Just as you are. Just as you are. Let this thought wash over you like a warm, slow tide, clearing away the dust of the day. The need to do is fading. The need to be is all that remains. You are a quiet flame in a windless room. You are a single drop of dew on a sleeping leaf. Everything you have ever sought is already here, resting in the center of your chest, pulsing slowly, steadily, with a light that never fades. You are not moving toward peace. You are simply allowing peace to move through you. Just allow it. Just let it flow. Now, feel the lights of the forest begin to dim, blending into a single, warm, golden glow. You are dissolving into the silence, becoming a part of the breathing night. There is a profound safety in this surrender. You are letting go of the shore of the waking world and drifting into the deep, silver ocean of dreams. You are held by an infinite, patient kindness. You are cherished by the void. Close your eyes and let the stillness carry you home. You are safe. You are loved. You are finally, beautifully still. Imagine you are floating on a large, soft lotus leaf in the center of a mirrored pond. The water is a deep, shimmering obsidian, reflecting a sky filled with 1,000 slow-turning galaxies. There is no wind, only the gentle, rhythmic ripple of the water touching the edges of your leaf. The air is cool and carries the scent of damp earth and white lilies. You feel the slow, steady pulse of the world beneath you, a heartbeat that is ancient and patient. Everything is soft. Everything is slow. You are weightless. As you drift, let your mind soften into the truth of completeness. We spend so much of our lives believing that we are unfinished, that there is a missing piece we must find, or a version of ourselves we must eventually become. But tonight, I want you to remember a gentler truth. You are already complete. You are not a puzzle to be solved or a project to be finished. You are a finished masterpiece, resting in the quiet of the night. Imagine your life not as a ladder to be climbed, but as a garden that has already bloomed. Every experience, every breath, every silent tear, and every hidden smile has already woven itself into the fabric of your being. You are not waiting for your life to begin. You are the life that is already here. Just breathe. Let the thought of being complete loop in your mind like a soft golden thread. You are whole. You are enough. You are whole. You are enough. There is nothing you need to add to yourself. There is nothing you need to remove. You are a perfect expression of this moment. Like the water of the pond, you do not need to strive to be still. Stillness is your natural state. When thoughts of wanting or needing arise, simply see them as small ripples on the surface. They appear, they shimmer, and then they fade back into the depth. They do not change the water. They do not change you. You remain the deep, quiet center. You are the silent observer of the ripples. Just let them fade. Let the feeling of wholeness wrap around you like a warm, heavy cloak. You are not lacking. You are not empty. You are full of the universe, and the universe is full of you. There is a profound peace in realizing that the search is over. You have arrived. You are home. Now, Feel the lotus leaf dissolve into the mirrored water. You are no longer floating upon the pond. You are the pond itself. You are the deep obsidian silence. You are the shimmering stars above and the cool earth below. There is no more distance between you and the peace you seek. You are surrendering to the great cosmic sleep, a sleep that is a homecoming. You are safe. You are held. You are drifting into a timeless silver haze, where only love remains. You are finally beautifully still. Imagine you are lying on a dune of cool silver sand, under a sky of deep, velvet indigo. Above you, the stars are not distant sparks, but soft, glowing lanterns that breathe in a slow, rhythmic pulse. You can feel the heat of the day slowly leaching out of the earth, replaced by a crisp, comforting chill that wraps around you like a heavy linen sheet. There is no sound here but the faint, melodic sigh of the wind moving over the dunes. Your breath is slow, your mind is drifting. As you lie here, let yourself sink into the soft truth of your own intrinsic value. We often spend our waking hours believing that we are defined by what we produce, by the tasks we complete, or by the roles we play for others. But here, in the silver moonlight, those labels are like dry sand slipping through your fingers. They are not you. You are not your achievements. You are not your mistakes. You are not the expectations of the world. You are the awareness that experiences them all. You are the quiet space behind the thought. Just imagine that your value is like the moonlight. It does not strive to shine. It simply is. It does not work to be beautiful. It is beautiful by nature. You are exactly like that. Your worth is not something you earn. It is something you are born with. It is a constant, unchanging light that glows within you, regardless of what happened today. Let this truth loop softly in your heart. You are enough because you exist. You are enough because you breathe. You are enough because you are. These words are not a goal to reach, but a reminder of a truth you have always known. You are a precious, singular point of consciousness in a vast, loving cosmos. You are the silence between the notes. You are the pause between the breaths. You do not need to prove your place in the universe. The universe has already made a place for you. Just exist. Just breathe. Just be. Feel the pressure of the world lifting away, layer by layer, until you are as light as a single grain of silver sand. The need to be productive is fading. The need to be perfect is dissolving. There is only the soft humming frequency of your own being, pulsing in time with the distant stars. Now let the silver dunes merge with the velvet sky. You are no longer a separate entity, but a part of the cooling night. There is a profound safety in this dissolution. You are letting go of the shore of identity and drifting into the deep, warm embrace of total surrender. The universe is cradling you, whispering that it is time to rest. Your mind is a still lake, reflecting the infinite peace of the dark. You are safe. You are cherished. You are drifting into a dreamless golden sleep. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are reclining on a bed of emerald moss beside a stream that flows with the thickness of honey. The water is a deep, translucent amber, moving in a slow, endless glide over smooth, rounded stones. The forest around you is hushed, wrapped in a twilight of soft violets and deep greens. You can hear the water whispering secrets to the banks, a rhythmic, monotonous murmur that lulls your mind into a state of total surrender. Your limbs are heavy. Your eyelids are heavy. You are melting into the earth. As you watch the amber water, notice how it does not struggle to move around the stones. It does not fight the riverbed. It simply flows. For so long you have carried the belief that you must steer the current of your life. You have held the rudder with a tight, aching grip, believing that if you let go, you might be lost. But tonight I invite you to see that the current is not your enemy. The current is your guide. Control is merely a heavy stone you have been carrying in your pocket. It is a weight that serves no purpose in the silence of the night. You can simply reach in and set that stone down. Just set it down. Let it sink into the soft moss. You do not need to manage the universe. You do not need to organize the stars or predict the wind. There is a profound, gentle truth in knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it must. You are not the captain of the ship tonight. You are the passenger, cradled by the deep, supportive water. Trust the flow. Trust the movement. Trust the stillness. Imagine your worries are like autumn leaves falling onto the stream. They touch the water and are carried away. They drift. They glide. They vanish. They drift. They glide. They vanish. Each leaf is a thought you no longer need to hold. You are becoming lighter. You are becoming more transparent. You are no longer the one doing the effort. You are the one being carried. The river knows the way. The river has always known the way. You are safe in the flow. You are held by the current. You are returning to a place where there are no maps and no destinations, only the beautiful, endless movement of being. Now, feel the edges of your body merge with the amber glow of the water. You are no longer resting beside the stream. You are the stream itself. You are the slow, golden glide. You are the silence of the forest. There is a deep, holy peace in this surrender. You are letting go of the shore of effort and drifting into the velvet embrace of a dreamless sleep. You are a part of the great, breathing whole. You are safe. You are quiet. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are resting in a room where time has ceased to be a burden. The only sound is the slow, rhythmic swing of a heavy brass pendulum, moving with a monotonous, hypnotic grace. Tick, tock, tick, tock. The air is warm and smells of aged cedar and soft vanilla. A single candle flickers on a side table, casting a golden amber glow that dances slowly across the velvet curtains. You are sinking deeper into a plush, oversized chair that holds you like a gentle cloud. Everything is safe. Everything is hushed. In this golden light, let the idea of the eternal now settle over you. We often spend our days racing toward a horizon that never arrives, believing that peace is something we will find once the work is done or the house is quiet. But the truth is a softer one. Peace is not at the end of the road. Peace is the road itself. It is the very air you are breathing in this moment. Imagine your thoughts as small, iridescent bubbles floating in a warm breeze. You do not need to catch them. You do not need to pop them. You simply watch them drift. They come and they go. They come and they go. There is no need to analyze why they appear. There is no need to judge where they go. You are the vast, quiet space that allows the bubbles to exist. This is the gentle art of presence. You are not the story of your life. You are the silence that holds the story. Just as the earth does not struggle to rotate, you do not need to struggle to exist. You are a part of a great, slow-breathing rhythm. Inhale peace. Exhale weight. Inhale stillness. Exhale the world. Let this loop become your only reality. The past is a faded painting in a room you have already left. The future is a distant song you do not need to hear yet. There is only this moment. This warm, amber moment. This slow, rhythmic heartbeat. You are arriving at the center of your being, where there is no noise, no demand, and no expectation. It is a place of absolute acceptance. You are welcomed here. You are cherished here. You are perfectly aligned with the slow, humming vibration of the universe. Just let the moment hold you. Just let the stillness define you. Now, feel the golden light of the candle expand until it fills the entire room, and then, slowly, it dissolves into a soft velvet darkness. You are no longer in a room, but floating in a sea of absolute tranquility. The weight of your body has vanished, leaving only a feeling of warmth and light. You are surrendering your awareness to the tide of sleep. There is nothing left to hold on to. You are safe. You are held. You are drifting into the deep, silent peace of the night. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are standing on an ancient wooden bridge, suspended over a valley of soft, white mist. The air is cool and smells of damp pine and ancient stone. Below you the mist moves in slow, heavy curls, like a sea of sleeping clouds. There is no sound but the distant, rhythmic drip of dew falling from a leaf into a still pool. Each drip is a tiny clock, marking a time that no longer matters. You are safe here, held by the quiet strength of the wood beneath your feet. As you look into the mist, let the realization wash over you that you are not the thoughts that drift through your mind. Imagine your consciousness is like this bridge, and your thoughts are merely travelers crossing it. Some travelers are heavy with worry, others are light with joy, but none of them are the bridge itself. You are the bridge. You are the steady, unchanging presence that observes the crossing. You do not need to stop the travelers. You do not need to question where they come from or where they are going. You simply watch them pass. Just watch. Just observe. This is the gentle truth of the witness. You are the silent space that allows everything to happen without being changed by it. When a thought of the day arises, you can simply say, "There is a thought." And then you watch it drift away into the mist. There is a thought. And then it drifts away. There is a feeling. And then it drifts away. This repetitive motion is like a soft lullaby for the mind. You are not the anger, you are not the anxiety, you are not the longing. You are the vast, open awareness that holds these things with a tender, effortless grace. By becoming the observer, you release the need to fight. You release the need to fix. You are simply the quiet air. You are the silver light. You are the silence that remains when the travelers have all gone home. You are returning to the center of your being, where there is no conflict, only a humming, golden peace. A peace that does not ask for anything. A peace that is always there, waiting for you to remember it. Just breathe into this space. Just soften into the knowledge that you are the witness, and the witness is always at rest. Now, feel the bridge and the mist and the valley all dissolve into a single warm glow. You are no longer observing the world. You are merging with it. The boundaries of your skin are fading, leaving you as a shimmering point of light in an infinite velvet night. There is nothing left to hold. There is nothing left to protect. You are surrendering your weight to the darkness, sinking into a sleep that is honest and deep. You are safe. You are loved. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are resting in the belly of a great, ancient wooden ship, drifting across a sea of liquid silver. The water is perfectly still, a dark mirror reflecting a sky crowded with a million breathing stars. You can feel the slow, rhythmic rocking of the vessel, a gentle sway that moves you back and forth in a timeless, hypnotic cradle. The air is cool, and tastes of salt and old memories. Everything is quiet. Everything is safe. You are held by the deep, slow pulse of the ocean. In this rhythmic sway, let us gently consider the art of surrender. For so long, you have believed that you must be the one to steer, that you must hold the wheel with a tight and aching grip to keep from drifting. But tonight, I invite you to remember a softer truth. The ocean already knows where you are going. You do not need to fight the current. You do not need to map the stars. Surrender is not a defeat. It is a homecoming. It is the act of simply opening your hand and letting the wind take the weight of your worries. Imagine your tensions are like heavy iron anchors that have held you in one place for too long. One by one, you are simply letting them slip away. They sink slowly, drifting down through the velvet blue, moving further and further away until they vanish into the deep. Just let them go. Let them go. Let them go. It is a gentle truth that you are allowed to be effortless. You do not need to achieve anything in the silence of the night. You do not need to solve the riddles of tomorrow. You are like a single petal floating on a still pond, moving only because the water moves you. You are not the effort. You are the ease. You are not the struggle. You are the peace. Just float. Just drift. Just be. Let the rhythm of the ship become the rhythm of your soul. In and out. Swaying and still. Swaying and still. You are returning to a place where no one asks anything of you. You are returning to the quiet center of your being, where you are already perfect, already whole, and already home. Now, feel the wooden walls of the ship dissolve into the starlit air. You are no longer a passenger. You are the silver sea. You are the midnight sky. You are the silence between the stars. There is a profound safety in this letting go. You are surrendering your weight to the infinite kindness of the universe. Your mind is a still mirror, reflecting nothing but peace. Drift further now, falling slowly into the warm, velvet embrace of sleep. You are safe. You are loved. You are drifting into a dreamless golden hush. You are finally, beautifully still. Imagine you are resting in a valley of endless, shimmering snow under a sky of deep, velvet indigo. The world is wrapped in a heavy, silent blanket of white, and the air is a cool, crisp whisper against your skin. Tiny, crystalline flakes are descending in a slow, hypnotic dance, drifting through the air without any rush, landing softly upon the hush of the earth. There is no sound here but the rhythmic, distant hum of the sleeping mountains. Your breath is slow, your heart is steady, everything is still. In this silver silence, let the idea of your own identity begin to soften. For so long, you have felt the need to be a solid thing, a defined shape, a person with a specific name and a specific story. But tonight, I invite you to remember a gentler truth. You are more like the snow. You are fluid. You are shifting. You are a gentle collection of moments that flow into one another like soft waves of light. You do not need to hold on to a rigid version of yourself. You do not need to be the one who knows the answers or the one who carries the weight. Imagine your identity as a thin silk veil that you can simply set aside. You are not the veil. You are the light that shines through it. Just let it fall. Let it drift away. You are a witness to the flow. You are the quiet space where thoughts arrive and depart. Just as the snow falls and becomes part of the earth, your thoughts arrive and become part of the silence. They come and they go. They come and they go. They drift and they dissolve. They drift and they dissolve. It is a soothing truth that you are allowed to be undefined. You do not need to be a success or a failure. You do not need to be strong or brave. You can simply be a presence, a soft, humming vibration in the heart of the night. You are a part of a great, slow rhythm that requires nothing from you. Inhale the stillness. Exhale the need to be something. Inhale the peace. Exhale the need to do something. Just let the loop of your breath carry you further. Inhale the silver light. Exhale the heavy shadows. You are drifting into a state of pure, uncomplicated existence, where the only requirement is to breathe. Just breathe. Just exist. Just be. You are a single precious note in a symphony of silence, and the silence is holding you with an infinite, effortless love. Now, feel the boundary between your body and the snowy valley begin to blur. You are no longer a person in the landscape. You are the landscape itself. You are the falling snow, the indigo sky, and the deep, dreaming earth. There is a profound safety in this dissolution. You are surrendering your weight to the cosmic hush, sinking into a sleep that is as deep as the ocean and as wide as the stars. You are safe. You are held. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are drifting through the silent warmth of an abandoned library. The room is vast and circular, with walls of mahogany that reach up into a soft indigo haze. There is no wind, only the faint, comforting scent of old paper and dried vanilla. A single golden lantern swings slowly from the ceiling, casting a rhythmic, breathing light across the polished floor. You are wrapped in a blanket of absolute silence, a silence that understands everything you have ever felt. Your heart slows. Your breathing becomes deep and effortless. You are home. In this golden hush, let us lean into the gentle truth of not knowing. For so long you have carried the heavy burden of needing to understand. You have sought answers for the gaps in your life, trying to solve the puzzle of your existence as if it were a problem to be fixed. But tonight I invite you to see that not knowing is not a void. Not knowing is a sanctuary. It is a soft, open door that allows you to stop searching. Imagine that every question you have ever asked is like a small, iridescent bird. One by one, you are simply letting them fly away. You do not need to follow them. You do not need to know where they land. You simply watch them vanish into the indigo mist. Just watch. Just let go. It is a soothing truth that you do not need to have a map for the night. You do not need to know who you are becoming or where the road leads. The mystery is not a wall. It is a cushion. It is a warm, invisible sea that supports you without asking for anything in return. Let this thought loop softly in your mind. It is okay to not know. It is okay to be uncertain. It is okay to simply exist in the gap. Not knowing is where the peace lives. Not knowing is where the rest begins. Just exist in the gap. Just breathe in the mystery. You are like a seed sleeping beneath the winter snow. You do not know when the spring will come, and you do not need to. You simply trust the earth. You simply trust the rhythm. You simply trust the silence. Each breath you take is a reminder that you are safe in the unknown. The unknown is not a dark place. It is the place where all possibilities sleep. You are merging with that sleep. You are becoming the mystery itself. You are the question and the answer, all at once, resting in the soft golden glow of the present moment. Now, feel the walls of the library dissolve into a sea of velvet stars. You are no longer a seeker. You are the sought. You are a precious spark in a vast, loving darkness that knows exactly where you belong. There is no more effort required. There is no more searching. You are surrendering your weight to the infinite, patient embrace of the cosmos. Your mind is a still lake, reflecting the perfect silence of the midnight sky. You are safe. You are held. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are lying in a room of soft velvet shadows, watching rain trace slow, wandering patterns on a dark window pane. The drops move in rhythmic, hypnotic descents, sliding down the cold glass like liquid diamonds. Outside, the world is a blurred wash of indigo and deep gray, distant and irrelevant. The only sound is the monotonous, soothing drum of water on the roof, a steady heartbeat for the house. You are wrapped in a heavy, warm quilt that smells of faded sunlight and dried lavender. Your body is heavy. Your mind is quiet. You are perfectly safe. Let us drift into the gentle truth of non-doing. For so long, you have believed that your value is tied to your effort, that you must always be moving, striving, or solving. But tonight, I invite you to remember that the most profound movements are those that happen without effort. Consider the moon as it pulls the tide. It does not struggle. It does not plan. It simply exists, and the ocean responds. You are exactly like the moon. You do not need to force your life into a certain shape. You do not need to carve a path through the darkness. You can simply be the light, and the path will reveal itself in its own time. Imagine your worries as small, dry leaves on a slow, deep river. You are not the one rowing the boat. You are the water itself. You are the flow. You are the stillness. Let this thought loop softly in your mind. You do not need to do. You only need to be. You do not need to achieve. You only need to exist. Just be. Just exist. Just be. There is a deep, humming peace in the realization that the universe is not asking for your help. The stars continue to spin without your effort. The earth breathes without your permission. You are a part of this effortless machine, a single quiet note in a symphony of ease. When the urge to fix something arises, simply smile and let it float away. You are not a problem to be solved. You are a mystery to be experienced. You are the space between the breaths. You are the pause between the heartbeats. In this pause, there is no demand. There is no deadline. There is only the soft golden vibration of being alive and being still. You are allowing the world to happen around you, and in doing so, you are finally happening to yourself. You are returning to the center of your being, where the noise of the world is just a distant, fading echo. Now, feel the boundary between your skin and the warm air begin to fade. You are no longer a person watching the rain. You are the rain, the window, and the midnight sky. There is a profound relief in this surrender, a weightlessness that carries you away from the shore of waking thought. You are drifting into a silver haze, sinking into a sleep that is as deep as the earth and as wide as the cosmos. You are held. You are cherished. You are finally, beautifully still. Welcome to Boring Philosophy. I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more of these sleep journeys, and softly ask you to leave a comment about where and at what time you are listening from tonight. Now, let us begin. Imagine you are floating in a small wooden boat on a lake of liquid obsidian. The water is so still that it becomes a perfect mirror for the infinite starry sky above. You cannot tell where the water ends and the heavens begin. The air is a cool, velvet embrace, smelling of midnight pine and distant rain. Every slow, rhythmic ripple of the water against the boat is a whisper, telling you that you are safe. Your breath is a slow, steady tide. In and out. In and out. As you drift in this silver silence, let us consider the gentle truth that you are not your story. For so many years you have carried a narrative of who you are. You have carried the labels of your successes, the weights of your regrets, and the maps of your expectations. But these are merely clothes you have worn. They are not your skin. Imagine this story as a heavy book that you have been carrying in your arms. Tonight, you are simply setting that book down on the seat of the boat. You do not need to read it. You do not need to edit the pages. You do not need to remember the chapters. You are not the story. You are the silence that hears the story. You are not the words. You are the space between the words. Let this truth loop softly in your mind. You are not the story. You are the silence. You are not the story. You are the silence. Just as the lake does not struggle to reflect the stars, you do not need to struggle to be yourself. You are the mirror. You are the vast, open awareness that simply witnesses the world. When a memory arises, see it as a small ripple on the water. It appears. It shimmers. And then it fades back into the deep. It does not change the lake. It does not change you. You are the depth. You are the stillness. You are the peace that exists before any word was ever spoken. By releasing the narrative, you release the weight. You are no longer the one who must achieve or the one who must explain. You are simply a pulse of light in a benevolent universe. You are the breath. You are the pause. You are the effortless grace of simply existing. Now, feel the boat dissolve into the water, and the water dissolve into the stars. You are no longer a separate thing. You are the infinite velvet night. There is no more weight to carry, no more story to tell. You are surrendering to the great cosmic hush, where the only truth is the warmth of your own being. You are safe. You are held by a love that requires nothing from you. Close your eyes to the world and open them to the inner light of peace. You are drifting. You are fading. You are finally, beautifully still. Imagine you are resting in the glass house, surrounded by an endless field of lavender, under the gaze of a silver moon. The fragrance is a soft purple mist that wraps around you, calming every nerve. Outside, a gentle breeze stirs the flowers in a slow, rhythmic wave, like the breathing of the earth itself. The moon casts a pale, shimmering glow through the glass, bathing you in a light that feels like a warm, liquid silk. There is no noise here, only the silence of a world at peace. In this silver light, let us drift toward the truth of acceptance. We often spend our days fighting the tide, trying to push the river upstream, believing that if we only try harder, we can make the world fit our desires. But tonight, I invite you to remember a softer way. Acceptance is not about giving up. It is not about defeat. Acceptance is simply the act of stopping the fight. It is the moment you realize that you are already where you need to be. Imagine your resistance as a tight knot in a piece of string. One by one, you are simply letting the knot loosen. You are not pulling at it. You are not forcing it. You are simply letting it unravel. Let it loosen. Let it soften. Let it fade. It is okay that things are as they are. It is enough that you are here. It is simply so. Let this thought loop in your mind like a slow, golden circle. It is okay. It is enough. It is simply so. It is okay. It is enough. It is simply so. You do not need to change the past to find peace. You do not need to secure the future to feel safe. You are safe in the present moment, exactly as it is. The imperfections of your day are like small pebbles in a stream. They do not stop the water from flowing. They only add to the music. Just let the current carry you. Let the feeling of acceptance wash over you like a warm, heavy blanket. You are not fighting the world anymore. You are flowing with it. You are a part of the rhythm. You are a part of the light. You are a part of the shadow. Everything is exactly as it should be. You are resting in the grace of the present. You are a witness to the quiet. You are a student of the stillness. You are a part of the great, slow equilibrium of the universe. Now feel the glass house dissolve into the silver moonlight. You are no longer separate from the lavender, the moon, or the midnight air. You are becoming a part of the vast, breathing silence. There is a profound peace in knowing that you no longer have to hold everything together. The universe is holding you. You are surrendering your weight to the darkness, drifting into a sleep that is deep, honest, and complete. You are safe. You are loved. You are finally beautifully still. Imagine you are floating on a vast, velvet sea of midnight blue. Above you, the stars are not distant points of light, but soft, glowing blossoms that breathe in a slow, synchronized rhythm. You can feel the coolness of the air on your skin, a gentle, invisible silk that wraps around you in a timeless embrace. There is no shore here, no direction, only the endless, shimmering curve of the cosmos. Your body feels light, almost translucent, as if you are becoming a part of the starlight. Every breath you take is a slow, golden wave of peace. In this luminous space, let us dwell on the quiet truth of your own essence. For so long you have believed that you are the sum of your thoughts, the weight of your responsibilities, or the echo of your mistakes. But tonight, I invite you to remember a softer reality. You are not the storm, you are the sky that holds the storm. You are not the cloud, you are the vast blue space that allows the cloud to drift. Imagine your identity as a heavy cloak that you have worn throughout the day. It is a cloak made of expectations, labels, and 1,000 little worries. Now feel yourself simply stepping out of that cloak. Just let it slide away. Let it fall into the velvet darkness. You do not need to be a provider, a worker, a dreamer, or a seeker right now. You can simply be the awareness that observes. You are the silence between the heartbeats. You are the stillness between the breaths. Let this truth loop softly in your mind. You are the silence. You are the space. You are the silence. You are the space. Just as the night does not struggle to be dark, You do not need to struggle to exist. You are already enough. You have always been enough. Your worth is not a mountain to be climbed, but a valley of peace that you are already resting in. There is no need to improve, no need to change, and no need to solve. You are a single perfect note in the great, slow melody of the universe. Let the world of doing fade away, leaving only the world of being. Just be. Just exist. Just soften. You are returning to the original state of your soul, where there is no noise, only a humming golden light that whispers that you are safe. Now let the stars blend into a single, warm, enveloping glow. You are no longer floating on the sea, you are the sea itself. You are the velvet dark, the silver light, and the deep, dreaming silence. There is a profound relief in this surrender, a total detachment from the weight of the world. You are merging with the infinite, patient kindness of the cosmos. Close your eyes to the memory of the day and open them to the inner light of stillness. You are safe. You are held. You are finally beautifully still. Imagine you are reclining in a soft velvet chair by a wide, dark window. Outside, a gentle rain is falling, each drop tracing a slow, wandering pattern across the glass. You watch them glide, merge, and dissolve, a rhythmic dance of liquid silver in the moonlight. The air in the room is warm and still, smelling of old books and distant cedar. Your breathing is slow. Your heart is beating in time, with the soft, monotonous drumming on the roof. You are safe. You are held. You are drifting into a space where time has no meaning. As you watch the rain, notice how nothing stays the same. The drop that was here a moment ago is gone, and a new one has taken its place. This is the quiet truth of the world. Everything is in motion, and everything is flowing. We often fear the ending of things, but the end is simply the beginning of something else. Your thoughts are like those raindrops. They arrive, they glide across the surface of your mind, and then they dissolve into the stillness. You do not need to hold on to them. You do not need to chase them. You can simply let them go. Just let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Imagine your worries are like soft clouds of incense drifting away in a wind you cannot feel. They fade. They blur. They vanish. This is the beauty of impermanence. It means that the heavy moments of your day are already becoming distant. The stress you felt an hour ago is already a ghost. The noise of the city is already a memory. You are not a solid, unchanging thing. You are a flowing river of awareness. You are not the stone that resists the water. You are the water itself. You are the flow. You are the movement. You are the ease. Just let the current carry you. Let the feeling of releasing wash over you like a warm, heavy tide. It is a gentle reminder that you do not have to carry it all. You can set the weight down. You can let the day dissolve. You are returning to the center of your being, where nothing is required of you. You are a part of the great slow rhythm of existence. Inhale the peace. Exhale the effort. Inhale the silence. Exhale the world. You are simply here. You are simply being. Just be. Just flow. Just let go. Every breath you take is a bridge, leading you further away from the noise and closer to the hush. Now, let the window and the rain fade into a soft golden haze. You are no longer observing the world. You are merging with the velvet darkness. There is a profound safety in this surrender, a weightlessness that tells you that you are exactly where you belong. You are a precious spark in a vast, loving cosmos, and the cosmos is cradling you now. Your mind is a still mirror, reflecting only the infinite peace of the night. You are safe. You are cherished. You are drifting into a deep, silver sleep. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are reclining in a soft velvet chair by a wide, dark window. Outside, a gentle rain is falling, each drop tracing a slow, wandering pattern across the glass. You watch them glide, merge, and dissolve, a rhythmic dance of liquid silver in the moonlight. The air in the room is warm and still, smelling of old books and distant cedar. Your breathing is slow. Your heart is beating in time with the soft, monotonous drumming on the roof. You are safe. You are held. You are drifting into a space where time has no meaning. As you watch the rain, notice how nothing stays the same. The drop that was here a moment ago is gone, and a new one has taken its place. This is the quiet truth of the world. Everything is in motion, and everything is flowing. We often fear the ending of things, but the end is simply the beginning of something else. Your thoughts are like those raindrops. They arrive, they glide across the surface of your mind, and then they dissolve into the stillness. You do not need to hold on to them. You do not need to chase them. You can simply let them go. Just let them go, let them go, let them go. Imagine your worries are like soft clouds of incense, drifting away in a wind you cannot feel. They fade, they blur, they vanish. This is the beauty of impermanence. It means that the heavy moments of your day are already becoming distant. The stress you felt an hour ago is already a ghost. The noise of the world is already a memory. You are not a solid, unchanging thing. You are a flowing river of awareness. You are not the stone that resists the water. You are the water itself. You are the flow. You are the movement. You are the ease. Just let the current carry you. Let the feeling of releasing wash over you like a warm, heavy tide. It is a gentle reminder that you do not have to carry it all. You can set the weight down. You can let the day dissolve. You are returning to the center of your being, where nothing is required of you. You are a part of the great, slow rhythm of existence. Inhale the peace. Exhale the effort. Inhale the silence. Exhale the world. You are simply here. You are simply being. Just be. Just flow. Just let go. Every breath you take is a bridge leading you further away from the noise and closer to the hush. Now, let the window and the rain fade into a soft golden haze. You are no longer observing the world. You are merging with the velvet darkness. There is a profound safety in this surrender, a weightlessness that tells you that you are exactly where you belong. You are a precious spark in a vast, loving cosmos, and the cosmos is cradling you now. Your mind is a still mirror, reflecting only the infinite peace of the night. You are safe. You are cherished. You are drifting into a deep, silver sleep. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are floating in a sea of midnight velvet, where the only light comes from a million distant, pulsing stars. You are weightless, suspended in a warm, indigo void that cradles you with a patient, eternal love. There is no ground beneath you, no ceiling above you, only an infinite expanse of shimmering silence. You can feel the slow, rhythmic pulse of the universe vibrating through your very being, a deep, humming frequency that tells you that you are safe. Your breath is a slow, silver ribbon, winding softly through the dark. As you float in this starlit hush, let us gently explore the space within your mind. For so long you have felt that your thoughts are the walls of your world, a crowded room filled with lists, worries, and echoes of the day. But tonight, I invite you to see that you are not the walls. You are the space inside the room. You are the vast, open air that allows the thoughts to exist. Imagine your mind is a wide, midnight sky, and your thoughts are merely soft, translucent clouds drifting across the horizon. They come and they go. They drift and they dissolve. They do not define you. They do not limit you. You are the sky, not the clouds. When a thought of the day appears, do not try to push it away. Do not try to hold on to it. Simply watch it glide. Watch it fade. Watch it vanish into the indigo depth. Just watch. Just observe. Let this truth loop in your heart like a slow golden wheel. You are the observer. You are the stillness. You are the observer. You are the stillness. It is a gentle truth that you do not need to solve the puzzle of your mind tonight. You do not need to organize the clouds or predict the wind. You can simply be the sky, vast and unchanging, holding every flicker of thought with an effortless, tender grace. There is a profound relief in knowing that you are the space, not the noise. You are the silence that remains when the words stop. You are the peace that exists before the worry began. Just let the clouds drift. Let them soften. Let them merge with the darkness. You are returning to a place of total cognitive ease, where the load is gone, and only the lightness of being remains. You are drifting further and further away from the noise, sinking into the quiet center of your own existence. Now, let the stars and the sky and the clouds all merge into one single warm glow. You are no longer a witness. You are the peace itself. There is no more distance between you and the silence. You are surrendering your weight to the infinite, loving void, letting go of the shore of reality. You are a precious spark returning to the flame. Your mind is a still lake, reflecting the eternal hush of the cosmos. You are safe. You are held. You are drifting into a dreamless silver sleep. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are resting on the deck of an ancient wooden ship, drifting across a sea of liquid midnight. The water is perfectly still, acting as a dark mirror for a million shimmering stars that stretch across the infinite curve of the sky. You can feel the gentle, rhythmic rocking of the hull, a slow sway that moves you back and forth in a timeless, hypnotic embrace. The wood beneath you is warm and weathered, smelling of salt, old journeys, and the deep, quiet breath of the ocean. Every creak of the ship is a soft, humming lullaby. As you drift, let the weight of your day begin to dissolve into the dark. We often believe that we are the ones carrying our lives, as if the day is a heavy bundle of stones we must hold tightly to keep from losing our way. But tonight I invite you to remember a gentler truth. You do not need to hold on. You are not the bundle of stones. You are the vast ocean that carries them. Imagine each worry, each task, and each lingering thought as a small, smooth pebble in your hand. One by one, you simply open your fingers and let them slip into the deep, cool water. They sink slowly, drifting down through the velvet blue, moving further and further away until they are completely gone. It is a soothing truth that you are allowed to be effortless. You do not need to be the captain tonight. You are merely a passenger of the tide. Just float. Just drift. Just be. Let your thoughts loop, like soft, iridescent ribbons in a warm, invisible breeze. They come. They spiral. They drift away. They come. They spiral. They drift away. Each time a thought departs, it leaves behind a little more room for peace. Each time a thought fades, you become a little lighter, a little more translucent. You are shedding the heavy layers of the identity you wore today. You are not the worker, the partner, the friend, or the stranger. You are the quiet awareness that exists behind all those roles. You are the silence between the words. You are the pause between the breaths. There is a profound relief in realizing that you do not have to keep yourself together. The universe holds you. The rhythm of the sea holds you. You are returning to a state of pure, uncomplicated presence, where the only requirement is to exist. Now feel the boundary between your body and the night air begin to blur. You are no longer just a person on a ship. You are the starlight. You are the salt air. You are the deep, dreaming water. There is no more effort required. The weight of the world has evaporated, leaving only a feeling of weightless, golden warmth. You are surrendering to the tide of sleep, drifting further and further away from the shore of waking thought. You are safe. You are loved. You are dissolving into a deep, endless peace. Just drift. Just sleep. Just be. You are finally, beautifully, still. Welcome to Boring Philosophy, I invite you to subscribe to our channel for more of these sleep journeys, and softly ask you to leave a comment about where and at what time you are listening from tonight. Now let us begin. Imagine you are reclining in a dimly lit room. Outside, a soft rain is falling, tracing slow, hypnotic patterns across the dark glass of your window. Each drop is a tiny pearl of silence, gliding down in a lazy, rhythmic descent. The world outside is a blurred wash of deep indigo and charcoal gray, distant and quiet. You are wrapped in the scent of warm linen and old paper. Listen to the steady drumming on the roof, a monotonous heartbeat that tells you that you are home. As you watch the rain, notice how you do not try to stop the drops. You simply let them fall. You simply let them glide. I invite you to bring this same gentleness to your own mind. For so long you have carried the thoughts of the day like heavy stones in your pockets. You have held on to the words said in haste, the tasks left undone, and the quiet anxieties of tomorrow. But tonight, you are allowed to let the stones go. Imagine your thoughts are like those raindrops on the glass. They arrive, they shimmer for a moment, and then they slide away. They come and they go. They come and they go. You are not the raindrop. You are the window. You are the clear, still space that allows the rain to pass through without leaving a mark. Just let them glide. Just let them dissolve. It is a soft, comforting truth that you do not need to solve anything right now. There is no puzzle to piece together. There is no argument to win. There is only the rhythmic flow of your breath. Inhale the stillness. Exhale the weight. Inhale the peace. Exhale the noise. Let this loop become your only reality. You are not your worries. You are not your roles. You are the quiet observer resting in the center of the storm. Just as the rain eventually stops and leaves the earth refreshed, your thoughts are clearing, leaving your mind open and light. You are shedding the layers of the day, like a tree letting go of its autumn leaves. You are returning to a state of pure, uncomplicated being. You are enough in your silence. You are enough in your stillness. You are a witness to the quiet, and the quiet is where you truly belong. Now, feel the boundary between your body and the soft shadows of the room begin to fade. You are no longer a person watching the rain. You are the rain, the window, and the midnight sky. There is a profound safety in this surrender, a weightlessness that carries you away from the shore of waking thought. The universe is a vast, loving cradle, and you are perfectly held. Close your eyes and let the stillness wash over you. You are safe. You are cherished. You are drifting into a deep, silver sleep. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are reclining in a room of soft, velvet shadows. Outside, a gentle rain is falling, each drop tracing a slow, wandering pattern across the dark glass of your window. You watch them glide, merge, and dissolve, a rhythmic dance of liquid silver in the moonlight. The air in the room is warm and still, smelling of old books and distant cedar. Your breathing is slow. Your heart is beating in time with the soft, monotonous drumming on the roof. You are safe. You are held. You are drifting into a space where time has no meaning. As you watch the rain, notice how nothing stays the same. The drop that was here a moment ago is gone, and a new one has taken its place. This is the quiet truth of the world. Everything is in motion, and everything is flowing. We often fear the ending of things, but the end is simply the beginning of something else. Your thoughts are like those raindrops. They arrive, they glide across the surface of your mind, and then they dissolve into the stillness. You do not need to hold on to them. You do not need to chase them. You can simply let them go. Just let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Imagine your worries are like soft clouds of incense, drifting away in a wind you cannot feel. They fade. They blur. They vanish. This is the beauty of impermanence. It means that the heavy moments of your day are already becoming distant. The stress you felt an hour ago is already a ghost. The noise of the world is already a memory. You are not a solid, unchanging thing. You are a flowing river of awareness. You are not the stone that resists the water. You are the water itself. You are the flow. You are the movement. You are the ease. Just let the current carry you. Let the feeling of releasing wash over you like a warm, heavy tide. It is a gentle reminder that you do not have to carry it all. You can set the weight down. You can let the day dissolve. You are returning to the center of your being, where nothing is required of you. You are a part of the great, slow rhythm of existence. Inhale the peace, exhale the effort, inhale the silence, exhale the world. You are simply here. You are simply being. Just be. Just flow. Just let go. Every breath you take is a bridge leading you further away from the noise and closer to the hush. Now, let the window and the rain fade into a soft golden haze. You are no longer observing the world. You are merging with the velvet darkness. There is a profound safety in this surrender, a weightlessness that tells you that you are exactly where you belong. You are a precious spark in a vast, loving cosmos, and the cosmos is cradling you now. Your mind is a still mirror, reflecting only the infinite peace of the night. You are safe. You are cherished. You are drifting into a deep, silver sleep. You are finally, beautifully, still. Imagine you are resting in a dim, warm room, watching the rain trace slow, wandering patterns on a dark window pane. Each drop is a tiny crystal of peace, sliding down the glass in a lazy, hypnotic descent. The world outside is blurred and distant, a soft wash of indigo and gray. You are wrapped in a heavy blanket of soft wool that smells of distant wood smoke and vanilla. Listen to the rhythmic drumming on the roof, a steady, monotonous heartbeat that tells you there is nowhere else you need to be. You are safe. You are warm. You are perfectly still. In this stillness, let us dwell on the gentle truth of non-attachment. We often believe that we are the things we feel, as if a wave of sadness or a spark of anxiety is the whole of who we are. But tonight, I invite you to see that you are not the wave. You are the deep, still ocean. Your thoughts are merely ripples on the surface, dancing for a moment and then fading back into the depths. Imagine your mind as a wide, open sky. Your worries are like soft gray clouds passing through. They come and they go. They drift and they dissolve. They come and they go. You are the sky, not the clouds. The sky does not struggle to move the clouds. It simply allows them to be. It holds them with a tender, effortless grace. Just as the sky remains vast and blue regardless of the storm, you remain whole and peaceful regardless of the thought. You are the witness. You are the silent observer who watches the world happen without being swept away by the current. Just watch. Just observe. Just breathe. Let this truth loop softly in your heart. You are the space. You are the stillness. You are the space. You are the stillness. There is no need to fight the thoughts. There is no need to push them away. When you stop fighting the current, you realize that the water is actually carrying you home. You are releasing the need to control. You are releasing the need to understand. You are simply returning to the center of your being, where there is no noise, only a humming, golden peace. A peace that does not ask for anything.